Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please reach out to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the ex fighting for the custody just because he or she doesn't want to pay the support. We see that a lot. We see that in a situation where they got kids and one person who really didn't have a whole lot to do with the kids during the marriage all of a sudden wants the custody. And the suspicion is because they know that if the first person gets the custody, their support goes up. You know, that's sort of how it works. The one who has the kids most of the time gets most of the support. The one who has the kids the smallest amount of time has to pay more support. Think of the logic of it. If the kids are hardly ever with you, you have no consumption. If the kids aren't consuming anything, you don't need the money. On the flip side, if the kids are always going with dad, then he experiences more consumption and he needs your help to help pay for that. They're your kids too. So that's how the child support works. Sometimes people say the only reason why she's seeking custody, she had nothing to do with the kids. She traveled 6.5 days a week. She was never around. Now she wants it because she's been advised correctly by her lawyer that in the existing arrangement she will pay massive child support. So now all of a sudden she wants joint custody to lower the numbers. Well, let me tell you something. The court is going to make custody decisions before it makes support decisions, okay? The court's going to first decide where the kids are going to stay before it decides who pays for what for them. So if the court, and they're going to do that based on the best interest of the children. If the court determines that it's in the best interest of the children to stay with dad, that's where they're going to stay and mom's going to pay support. She can complain about all she wants, she's still going to pay for it. Even if they make the same amount of money, she's going to pay for it. Even if he makes more than her, she's going to pay support because the one who has custody's got support coming. It may be very little, it may be different, subject to the child support guidelines, but it'll be something somebody's going to pay for, okay? The moment the court gets a notion that you're only seeking custody because you want to save some support dollars, that's the exact moment when you lost your case, okay? Because the court wants to see people seeking custody because they want to take care of their kids. The court wants people to say, I want custody because it's in the best interest of the children, and here are the reasons why. It will not be sufficient response if the court asks you, why do you want custody of your kids? Because I'm trying to lower my financial obligations. That's not going to do it. The court's going to look at what's in the best interest of the kids, and once the court determines that, support will follow. If you feel that the person is only seeking custody because they don't want to pay support, you have to make that clear to your lawyer, and your lawyer will therefore be able to cross-examine the witnesses, including the other side, and to establish that they've had nothing to do with the children, very little involvement up until now, and now that they found out that there's some support that's going their way, all of a sudden they want custody. What they fail to realize, and people who make this argument fail to realize is, you know, if you're in a relationship and your money's coming in because you're working 6 days a week and the other person is a homemaker taking care of the kids, where do you think your money's going? It's going to support those kids. So when the relationship breaks up, you're still supporting your kids. People are so scared of it, but if they do the mathematics of it, it may well not even turn out to be a whole lot different than what you were paying before. It's just that people don't think of it that way. Either way, though, if you have any questions about your particular case, reach out and, of course, we'll be glad to help you out.